Thank you, Glenn. For more than 20 years, we've watched her, listened to her and fallen in love with her. And in that time, Kylie Minogue has gone from Charlene to showgirl.
And now she's reached that major milestone in every woman's life, the big 4-0. New Ideas' Mirella Chestaro is here to give us her top 5 Kylie moments of all time. Mirella, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Well, Kylie's first major role was the rather sort of scruffy motor mechanic, wasn't it, if we go all the way back?
She was very inspiring to us, though, I think, to us girls growing up. We thought, oh, you know, she's a little feisty one there. But I think the golden moment in her career as Charlene was when she married Jason, or Scott Robinson. When the Ramseys and the Robinsons came together, it was the best thing ever. And I must confess, watching that on TV, I did shed a tear.
Oh.
It was very sad, but very heartwarming. It was fantastic. And what I love about it is the fact that obviously now we all know that they actually were dating at the time. So I do wonder if her heart was a flutter, if that could be her one day really marrying Jason Donovan.
Oh, would have been if she could have thought through all that baby's breath that was on her head.
And the Angry Anderson song as well, going off in her ears.
Hey, now, Kylie's personal life has always been really in the limelight too. Was there a particular moment that you think that she went from that girl next door to sort of sex siren, rock chick?
2 words, Michael Hutchins.
Yeah.
It was the coming of age of Kylie Minogue, wasn't it? This is such iconic footage, actually, when most people didn't recognise her straight away. She had a little blonde wig on and they'd never seen her, A, with a rock star, or B, wearing a really very, very hot and fantastic dress. And as soon as the paps realised it was Kylie, the flash bulbs went. Now, he actually wrote the song Suicide Blonde about her, apparently, about their affair. And there's a video of Kylie's when she's was dating Michael that she's got an M ring, and she keeps punching it forward in the video. It's really funny, and she talks about it now and goes, goodness me, I was so embarrassed, but I was so in love. I would have done anything to think about Michael in those days. So,
things you do for love.
Isn't it true?
Hey, moving on to number 3, there's got to be a wardrobe bit of business in there somewhere.
It's everyone's favourite, the golden hot pants. They could have their own sort of chapter in her memoirs, couldn't they? Now, what I love about this video came on the back, really, of a bit of a drought in Kylie's career where she wasn't having a huge amount of success. This song, Spinning Around, was on her Light Years album, and it really got rave reviews. And Kylie became so cool again. And much of her coolness is down to the very, very teeny-weeny hot pants. And they cost 50p in a market store.
Didn't her stylist found them in a second-hand shop?
Will Baker was rifling through underwear, as most men do on a Saturday.
Sorry, I'm just still looking at the video.
Yeah, play that back.
Carry on.
OK, moving on then, cancer diagnosis in 2005. Obviously, horrible point in her life. But that sort of leads to a highlight, doesn't it? A low light.
It does, absolutely. You know, she was in the middle of her tour in Europe, and she kicked it off, and it was to, you know, great accolades and lots of wonderful rave reviews. And then she came to Australia and she became sick. But let's not forget that she did come back, and she came back to this, which is just stunning. And Michael Pell was saying about the ovation, she just looks wonderful, and it was a highlight in her career.
It was indeed. All right, number 1. Number 1 in Kylie's career, Mirella, what's it going to be?
Well, I'm very jealous. I know Kylie is. It involves you, Larry. It was the moment that Larry and Kylie really did meet for the first time. It's when you and Sam interviewed Kylie in this very spot, I think you'll find. And it was, I remember we all gathered around the office, actually, at New Idea, watching it, and it was fantastic. And look at Jessica Rose, she was loving it. So that's the highlight. That's the number 1 highlight in my career, and also Kylie's.
This is the number 1 highlight in Kylie's career, is it?
Did you compile this list, Larry?
Did you hear at the start of the show, I asked her the question, I said, what's it like being the most groped waxwork in Madame Tussauds? And I was on my own. No one jumped in to support me.
I think you're the one who does all the groping in Madame Tussauds,
Come on! Hey, it was terrific to meet her. It was terrific to meet her. I'm not sure I would have had it number 1, maybe, but number 1 for me.
It's number 1 for her, for sure. She'll never forget it.
Mirella, thank you. And I'll never forget it. Hey, Mirella, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you.
Thanks, Carl.
We're back in just a sec. You're watching The Morning Show on Kylie Minogue Day.